Howdy, friend. Spitz here, and this is Feed Bandit, the Texas First Outdoors podcast. There is a sound that used to define the Texas prairie, a sharp whistling Bobwhite that echoed across the grasslands from the Red River to the Rio Grande. For many of us, that sound is the soundtrack of our childhood, of walking behind a steady pointer through the tall bunchgrass. We are talking about the Bobwhite quail, the gentlemen of the uplands. While their numbers have faced challenges, the spirit of the quail hunt remains one of the most cherished traditions in the Republic. Today, we are diving into the world of the Bobwhite, breaking down the technicals of habitat management, the art of working dogs, and the philosophy of why we fight so hard to keep these little whistlers on our land. Pull up a chair, we have a lot of ground to cover. The Bobwhite quail is a canary in the coal mine for our grasslands. They are sensitive to weather, to habitat loss, and to how we manage our dirt. A healthy quail population means a healthy Texas prairie. Hunting them isn't just about the shot, it is about the walk, the dogs, and the deep appreciation for the native brush. Technical tip number 1. Habitat is the whole game. Quail need bunch grass for nesting and woody cover for protection from predators in the Texas sun. If your land is overgrazed or looks like a mowed lawn, you won't have birds. You want messy land. Leave the plum thickets, the prickly pear, and the bunch grass. Technical tip: use half-cutting on mesquite or other brush to create low canopy cover that birds can duck under when a hawk flies over. This escape cover is the difference between a covey surviving the winter and vanishing. Technical tip number 2, working with the wind and the dogs. Quail hunting is a team sport between you and your dog. Always hunt into or across the wind. This allows the dog to wind the birds from a distance, giving them a chance to lock on a point before they stumble over the covey. Learn your dog's body language. A wagging tail that suddenly goes stiff is your signal to get ready. And when the covey rises, the covey flush, don't just fire into the brown, pick one bird, focus on the head, follow through. It is the most exciting 3 seconds in the outdoors, but you have to keep your head. Technical tip number 3, the importance of rainfall and timing. Quail are boom and bust. A wet spring usually leads to a boom year because it creates the insects the chicks need to survive. Technical tip: keep a rain gauge on your property and track the May and June moisture. If it's dry, go easy on the hunting that year. If it's wet, the gentleman will be out in force. Understanding this cycle helps you manage your harvest so you always leave enough seed for next year. Technical tip number 4, shot and choke selection. You don't need a cannon for quail. A 20 gauge or even a 28 gauge with number 7.5 or number 8 shot is perfect. Use an improved cylinder or skeet choke. You want a wide, fast opening pattern for those quick, erratic flushes in thick cover. Most shots are going to be within 25 yards. It is about speed and precision, not long-range power. Preserving the tradition of the Bobwhite hunt in Texas is a labor of love. It is about the work we put into the land when the season is closed, the brush management, the waterers, and the predator control. Protecting the legacy means ensuring that our grandkids get to hear that Bobwhite whistle on a spring morning. It is about keeping the wild in Texas. We hunt quail because of the camaraderie, the long walks with good friends and better dogs. There is a specific kind of beauty in a pointing dog frozen like a statue against a West Texas sunset. It is a moment where time stops, and you are connected to a tradition that goes back to the very foundations of our state. It is about respect for the bird and the land that sustains it. So, what do you think of that? Are we right on target, or did we totally miss the boat on that one? Email us at howdy@feedbandit.com and let us know either way. And don't forget to check us out at feedbandit.com and grab some gear to show off your Texas First Outdoors pride. Preserve the tradition, protect the legacy, and remember, always support your local feed store. If you're there for them, they'll be there for you when you need them the most out in the field. Stand tall, fellow Texian. We'll talk soon.